How about an encore? This year, it's a drive-in gala for the Melody of Hope, and today our guests are Ebony King and Austin Wendell, both from Melody of Hope and major supporters. So welcome, guys. Ebony, Austin.
Thank you for having
Thank
us.
you for having us.
Absolutely. Well, first we have to start with the basics. Tell us your backgrounds and how y'all got to Frisco, and also how you started becoming involved with Melody of Hope.
My husband and I, we have been in Frisco for 8 years now. We moved here from Las Colinas. We got married in July of 2012, closed on our house in August of 2012, and moved into our home in September of 2012. So yeah, we've been here 8 years later. We got two girls and a boy. Since then, we founded a church here in Frisco, Northbridge Church. And then from there, I launched a nonprofit organization, which is Tabitha's Tea Party. And so that's actually how I got involved with Melody of Hope, because they have been such a major piece of how we do our workshops and our tea parties by providing live music for our Bible study groups.
Austin.
Yes, ma'am. So I'm coming at Melody of Hope from a little bit of a different perspective than most other people. I am blessed to be the husband of Charlie Wendell, who's the founder and executive director of Melody of Hope. We have been in Frisco for about 5 years. Originally, we were supposed to live in New Braunfels, which is where I'm from, but as most wonderful, very passionate brides can do, they say, hey, let's go to my hometown instead of yours. And so that's what kind of pushed us back to Frisco, and just loved every single bit of it ever since. It's been a home away from home for me, and just being able to dive into the community and in the local body of the people that we're investing into, it's been incredible. So I've thankfully been with Melody of Hope from the very beginning, from whenever Charlie and I first started setting up the whole mission and goal of it. I was studying for national boards while she was developing the model. So spent a lot of coffee shop dates, just at coffee shops, her developing Melody of Hope while I was studying for boards. So a lot of beautiful moments, and it's incredible to see how Melody of Hope has come to where it is today. And it's just a huge blessing to be a part of it. So it's been a lot of fun.
So you've mentioned boards. That means you're a part of the healthcare industry. I know that you are with, or that you are the founder of, Vario Health. Tell us about that real quick.
So real quick, Vario Health. Yes, I am a physician. I am the chiropractor here at the practice. Vario Health actually started off in a coat closet inside of a cryotherapy space about 2.5 years ago. Since then, we've kind of morphed and developed into a pretty large multidisciplinary practice here in Frisco. We started from a little coat closet doing holistic integration all the way to full primary care, chiropractic, pain management, urgent care. We have personal trainers here, massage therapy. So we're growing and investing back into the community, and that's one of the things that has been a huge blessing with Melody of Hope and Vario Health together, is really being able to piggyback off of one another, and to continue to do as many things as we possibly can to the community. And Vario Health has had a great time doing it, and it's crazy to see how fast the concept has grown. So it's been exciting.
That is exciting. So I know that normally the holiday gala that Melody of Hope puts on is your typical gala. It's in huge hotel ballrooms. It's a black tie affair. It's got all of the things that go on with that. I just want to say that I absolutely love what this has turned into this year. I don't love the reason why it's turned into this encore drive-in gala, but it's a drive-in gala. I mean, it's just so unique and special. So either one of you or both of you, tell us what we can expect at the gala this year.
Sure. Ebony, do you want to take it?
I'm really excited about that. You use the word gala, but it's really a festival, right? It's an opportunity for the community to come together and kind of let your hair down. This year it's been a challenge for a lot of us, and it has challenged a lot of us to pivot. But it's also been a blessing in a sense that it's kind of, pushed us back home to focus on the more important parts of life, which is family and community. And so this is just an opportunity for us to come together as a community, but also obviously socially distanced with our family, with the people that we're comfortable being really close to. So the festival is going to be amazing. We have some of DFW's best talent. We're going to have great artists. You can come, you can drive in, or you can watch it on live stream. And I'll just let Austin piggyback off of that. But I'm really excited about it. I'm excited to bring my girls out, and we're going to sit in the back of our Jeep and enjoy some good music.
Absolutely. And Ebony said it incredibly well. I mean, yes, it is a festival. It's in true 2020 fashion. You take something that's changed so dramatically, the landscape of where we are. You can go two ways with it. You can either take it in a way where it doesn't end up the way that you want it to, or you can use it as a new canvas to paint something the way that you want to paint it. So in its true arts fashion, for the way that the Melody of Hope has done that, to be able to say, let's take something that this year's given us and make it into a whole new idea, to take it to the next level, to serve the community that we have. And there's just so many nonprofits that are involved in it, so many groups, so many artists, like we were just talking about, the best of the best in DFW, some local people that have actually come back to do some of the sets with us at the event. It's going to be incredible the way that we've seen the community kind of piggyback off each other here. So I don't even know how many artists we have at this point. I feel like there's over 20 something artists that we're doing something with, and all different forms of the way that they're going to present and sing and come together to do some fun stuff.
So let me be clear about the logistics of that evening. It's Friday, November 6th. It's at Verona Villa, but the stage, if I'm correct, it's in the front, like where you would go into the building, and you're utilizing all of the parking lot area for everyone to drive in, park their car, roll their windows down, and experience the music from the stage. Am I on base?
Very much so, yes. There's the logistics on all the little bitty tiny details still developing, because obviously as things change with coronavirus and the way that COVID is affecting the communities, obviously we need to stay on top of that, communicate with the CDC. And that's another one of the fun things about being the medical team, because obviously we do primary care. So whenever testing was in the heat of everything, we were doing quite a few tests here at the office. And so as a medical facility, it's been incredibly humbling to learn how to do that. And so being able to pass that on with Melody of Hope and seeing the board of directors and how so many of Ebony and the other group, other people in the group have built a way to bring people, community, artists, everything together while still being able to social distance. We have sanitization, different areas. We have the social distancing of cars. We're going to have different parking spots measured out. We're going to do different things with food to make sure everything is there. There's a couple of local businesses that are actually going to sponsor face masks for it. So tons of different ways to make sure that people can feel safe coming out and enjoying an event, because obviously we all know that hasn't really been happening this year. So finding a way to make people comfortable but still enjoy some things that DFW has always been really good at doing, to bring that back into life for people to feel free to have fun.
That's so awesome. So now I'm going to switch gears on you a little bit. Each of you tell us one thing that our audience should know about you.
You lead the way on this one, Ebony.
Oh my gosh. Well, you know what? So I'll take that. Austin, I lead the way. That's one thing. I don't know if you guys want to spotlight me, or because I'm still looking at Austin, just FYI. want to help you guys out there. But one thing that that you should know about me is that I am very passionate about leading the way in terms of hope and leading the way in terms of transformation, leading the way in terms of joy. Like, these are all things that our community, thrives on. And it's part of the reason why I support Melody of Hope, why I'm on the board, why I love Charlie, why I love people like Austin. It's really about being connected to people who lead the way, who are pioneering, change, but change for the good, not just chaos, right? Because you can create change and it can be a lot of chaos. But I'm really passionate about pioneering and really leading the way in terms of transforming people and businesses forward. So that's one thing you should know about me. And I thank Austin for setting me up for that. But that's one thing that I'll tell you about myself. If you want to know anything about Ebony King, you have to know that I'm always passionate about leading the way forward.
Austin?
There's something about me, I guess, from my side of the world is I'm usually known to not be a 50%er. One of the biggest things that I guess is good and bad is if I do anything, I'm 110%. I either don't do it at all, or I'm in debatably too much in a way that there's really no chill mode, I guess, for me. But being able to just be married to Charlie, who's such an incredible person, she's found a way for me to funnel that and transition that into a way that's incredibly positive and kind of pushes into more of creating something for long-term success. And part of me is building Vario Health from scratch allowed me to invest more into my thought process of doing things 110%, but that 110% is dedicated to a goal and a measure in which we can find true success in everything in life. So that's probably something that I would say is a little bit about me. And sometimes it kind of gets me in trouble on doing things a little too OCD, but most of the time I like to say it's a good passion to be able to have something that you do all in all the time. So.
Coming soon in November. For more information, to be a part, to join us, to be a part of a change for hope, I invite you guys to go and visit www.melodyofhope.org/musicfest. And before we go, Austin, tell us a little bit about our headliners.
Yes, so one of our big local talent, he's obviously been on a few TV shows, a rapidly growing artist, Rob Boltongues. He's done a couple of events for us in the past. I love communicating with him and just watching him develop and grow as an artist. You got to check him out. Any kind of social platforms there are, go check him out, Instagram, all that fun stuff. And then Abby Anderson is our official headliner. If you don't know who she is been partnered with many other artists, and she does a lot of big time shows. She's worked with some people that you've seen on the national and world platform. Plus we have tons of other artists that are working their way up as well. That don't miss them, not for a second. So we're excited for all the artists that we got coming on this year.
Excellent. We cannot wait for this event. Well, leading the way and giving 110%, Ebony King and Austin Wendell, thank you both so much for being with us today. We really appreciate it.
No, thank you. The pleasure's ours.
See you guys soon.